Hello everyone, my name is Degavorn and welcome to Avernum, Escape from the Pit. This is a pretty old game. The original game was actually called Exile. Then it was later re-released as Avernum, and again later on re-released as Avernum Escape from the Pit. So it's pretty old. The original game was actually released on floppy disks, believe it or not. But that's not important. What is important is that we're going to be playing this game. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Start new game. Let's see. Hi. Yeah, okay. First we're going to change some names. You are going to be oh, let's back out. Degavorn. That's me. You will be Venos. Okay. You are Katrine. Gotta remember to delete the old name. And Paul. Alright, now that we've got names chosen, let's first change you to a rogue. I prefer a rogue over a rebel. Rebels are general characters. They're not good at anything, but they can do everything. So, oh, I passed it up. There we go. Cycle you all the way around. There we go. And you go to this one. There we go. That's all set up. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and go with hard mode. Just cuz. Alright. You are never going to see sunlight again. You will never breathe fresh air, or be warm and dry, or feel safe. This is your punishment. For your crimes, you are to be thrown into a magical portal and banished to Avernum, never to return. Your crime? Nothing as serious as you might think. Not murder, arson, or assault. No, your crime was against the Empire, ruled by the cruel Emperor Hawthorne. You spoke out against unjust law, or you angered some minor official, or you may have been a misfit. The Empire controls the entire surface of the world. All 4 continents have completely submitted to its rule. Not fitting in is a crime in the Empire, so you are being exiled. You are being sent down to Avernum. Avernum is a series of caverns far below the surface of the world. It is a dark, subterranean prison, a place where exiles like you spend the rest of their lives, far from the light. What is it like there? Nobody on the surface knows. All I know is that it is dark and deadly. It is spoken of only in whispers, and only with fear. Some believe there is no air, warmth, or food, and death comes with merciful speed. Others believe that there is enough sustenance to enable Avernites to endure a miserable worm-like existence, until, of course, the monsters get you. And a few believe that Avernum is a paradise, a hard land of freedom where one can at last be out from under the Empire's iron rule. People mad enough to believe Avernum is paradise soon end up there themselves. They don't know what it's like. No one on the surface does. But soon you will. There is no appeal to the judge's decision. Early one morning, in a stone dome far out in the wastes, you are dragged in chains to the shimmering portal. You breathe clean, fresh air one last time. Your shackles are removed. Then they throw you in. Alright. Oh, hello. Welcome. Okay. I do not need the tutorial. I have done a few test runs just to get used to the controls, so that's good. Slowly your eyes adjust to the dim light. Happily, there is light. The ceiling of the cavern is covered with scattered patches of fungus that grow with a faint green luminescence. But you are alone. It is cold, damp, and deathly still. All you hear are the echoes of dripping water and the shadows. The loneliness makes the feeling of claustrophobia more powerful. For a moment, you can sense the countless tons of stone above you, ready to, at a moment, crush you into nothingness. You concentrate and overcome the growing terror. There must be someone down here. You'll just have to explore and find them. Okay, let's continue on. Da-dee-dee, move along. Okay. Much to your relief, you finally find signs of human occupation. The gallery to the west is blocked by a wall, rough stone blocks held together with crumbling mortar. It looks like it has been there for years, abandoned and decaying, but it is something. Less reassuring is the pile of bones between you and the wall. They look like they came from a small humanoid, perhaps a goblin. They too have been here for a while. On the floor near them, someone discarded a crude cloak, scraps of leather, roughly stitched together. On the surface, you would have ignored the disgusting thing. Down here, with the cold seeping into your bones, you decide that you would be better off wearing it. Alright, go ahead and get close, and let's grab it. Go ahead and put it on our warrior, since he's going to be the one tanking most of the damage. Or at least he should be. And let's go ahead and open this door. The cloak is crude and dirty, but it is warm. You suspect that everything in the underworld is going to be crude and dirty, so you better start getting used to it. Alright, open the door. Let's pass through. Okay. On this side of the door, at least, you can hear people. You smell fresh smoke and hear the muttering of speech. You're too far away to make out what they are saying, but they are to the west. Alright, let's go ahead and just head on that way. No need to hold back. There are 3 people ahead, crouching around a dim, smoky fire and burning fungus. They are rolling dice, gambling over a handful of copper coins and leather garments they scavenged in the caves. Then their sharp ears detect you. They leap to their feet and spin to face you, drawing their blades. They are Nephilim, scrawny and hungry specimens, but dangerous nonetheless. Nephilim are a proud tribal race that once filled the wild plains of the surface. Then the Empire began to remove them, sending the few that surrendered into Avernum and killing the rest. This has left them with a vicious hatred of humanity. Even though you share a common enemy, they are still determined to take your revenge on you. Okay, we're gonna get into combat now. Soldier, let's get in there and start kicking butt. Rogue, you as well. We don't have any ranged attacks yet. But, first things first, we're going to want to put protection on. And the mage is going to want to come over here, cast mage spell, and cloak of curses. Okay. Alright, let's focus fire on this one. Take him out. Ooh, he's still alive. Priest. He's barely wounded. That's a waste of a spell. We're going to go ahead and use smite to get this one. And mage, fireball again. Next round, the 2 melee should be able to take him out. Alright, you. And you. Alright. And let's go ahead and keep focus fire on this last one. And there we go. Alright, let's get out of combat. Gather everything up. We'll sort it out later. We're not done just yet. I'm going to go ahead and go over. Okay. The 3 Nephilim have fallen. 3 senseless deaths. You suspect that they were sent down here through the same portal you came through. Usually the Empire sends down the Nephilim through a different portal to a different part of these caves. But of course, Empire soldiers don't really care what undesirable goes where. Of course, it's also possible that the underworld is controlled by Nephilim, and you will soon be swarmed and enslaved, or worse. Okay, gonna go ahead and go over here and finish exploring. There's not anything here, but I just like having the map complete. Alright, now let's go over here. There is a chest. We're gonna go ahead and loot it. Grab that. Alright, let's move along. Alright, that's everything for this part, so let's go ahead and start equipping things. The cloak can go to our second melee character because he's going to be taking the other hits. Boots, braces, pants, shield. The bow can go to the... actually to this guy. As for the rest, we're going to open up the junk bag and drop that in there. You can also hold control and click on it to do it automatically. The leather armor we're also going to put in there because everyone's already wearing leather armor. So it's not like it's any change. Okay. And we're going to put our potions on our hotbars so we have them ready to use in combat. And you as well. Okay. Let's move along. Good news is, now all we gotta deal with are rats. Move forward. They're just rats, so I don't think we need protection. Finish that rat off. Awesome. Next rat. Gotta focus fire on it again. Oh, hit the rat. There we go. Alright. It'd be a waste to use a spell to finish off that rat, so let's use the arrow. Alright, next rat. Take it down quick. The less times we get hit, the better. Alright, and finish off this last rat. Ooh, it's terrified. Good. Means it won't cause too much trouble. Okay. Oh, last one. There's another rat. Right over there. Okay. Let's finish him. While you're still alive. Alright, there we go. Now it's not. Battle's over. Nothing. Let's check in here. Nothing still. Alright, let's loot the fire. Because it has some stuff. Somehow. Gloves can go to the rogue. Put the belt on him. Let's move along. Another rat. A critical hit. Not bad. And let's hit with that spell. Get closer and shoot it with the arrow. Next rat. Ooh, we got two more. Okay. Cast a spell to kill him. And a fireball there. Okay, the two melee should be able to finish him off. Oh, they didn't. Well, the mage who will shoot an arrow in this rat's head, he missed. Wow. Just continue moving along. And let's go ahead and finish this rat off, hopefully. You're still alive. Darn it. I was hoping you would die. There we go. Anything left? No. Okay. Anything on the floor? No. Let's move a little closer. This stuff is junk. Go ahead and grab it anyway. You never know what sells and what doesn't until you get it. Okay. Hat. The bow can go to the priest. That way she's got something at least. And let's upgrade his sword. For this, we're going to have the rogue dual wield. Alright, the rest of the stuff can go into the junk bag. For you wondering, it does not have to be open to put stuff in. Alright, let's go ahead and finish gathering up all the stuff around here. Especially these flawed crystals, because they sell for a lot. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Alright, that's everything over here. I already looted that. Let's move along. Okay. The cave to the north is divided by a deep pool of foul, stagnant water. There's a man standing on the other side watching you, his sword drawn. Perhaps he can tell you how to get to safety, if there is anywhere safe down here. Alright, a little closer. There is a pool of foul, stagnant water dividing the cavern in half. On the other side of the morass, a human is staring at you. He has a dented bronze broadsword and a heavy leather jerkin. Your relief at seeing another human is not enough to keep you from noticing the coldness of his gaze or how he seems to be sizing you up. He gives you a half bow and smirks. I, Lagrin, welcome you to the underworld. And from the look of you, you are a warrior, not the weaklings and malcontents we've had coming through so far. You are an Avernite? He laughs, a grim, raspy sound. I would not say that. I don't think the Avernites are very fond of me right now. Are we the only people here? No, there are a few others in the arrival caves. That's what the Avernites call these chambers, though they don't control them nearly as well as they should have. What do you mean? He points to something hanging from his neck. It's a key. These caves are where all the new human arrivals are supposed to end up. Then the Avernites, noble beings that they are, find you and bring you out and help you. But then I stole that key. I came down here and locked the gates behind me. Now you are stuck down here with me and my helpers. Why did you come back down here? For wealth and weapons. For first pick of the goods the Empire sends down from time to time. And of course, for hostages. When we are ready, we will trade your lives for our escape. And we will seize our own part of the caves. He lets out a long, shrill laugh. Perhaps he is not entirely sane. Why are you doing this? Because we are free. Don't you understand? The Empire holds us down no longer. Now, at last, the strong can survive and flourish and make our own new land. Don't you think you are tougher than me? Because if not, you will serve us. And what do you think you will get from me? Just intelligence. Now I know how many you are and how you are armed. Now my servants will be prepared. He gives you one more little bow, lets out a harsh laugh, and turns to leave. I will not answer to scum like you. He stops for a moment, then he nods. I expected that. You don't have the look of a weakling or a thug. I suspect you have something in common with the Avernites above. Too much. No, there is something I want from you. Prepare yourselves. I will take it soon. He turns and walks quickly into the shadows. Alright, let's go ahead and move along. Someone has discarded some javelins on the floor ahead. It's always satisfying to fling a few projectiles ahead when engaging in melee. Okay, there's a projectile. Let's go ahead and grab it. And give that to the priest. Because, for whatever reason, go ahead and give this bow to him. For whatever reason, the priest has thrown missile skill. Don't know why, but she does. The mage has 1 level in bows. The rogue has 1 level in bow as well. And so does the soldier. Everyone seems to have a level in rogue, or in bows. He's got 2 tool use, 2 priest spell, 1 in arcane lore, 1 in first aid. That's useful. 2 in mage spell, 1 in spellcraft, 1 in arcane lore. Alright, good to know. A little closer. Let's get this stuff. Who knows? Maybe it's useful. Nothing here. Let's talk to her. The Avernites built something down here. A crude stone structure that, when left to crumble. 4 people, fresh from the surface, are hiding in the ruins. They look like ordinary people, farmers and merchants, who angered some empire lord or said the wrong thing when the wrong person was listening. Now they are trapped in the underworld for the rest of their lives, empty-handed and terrified. Only one of them seems to have kept her self-control. She is a young, stocky woman. She holds a crude spear in her trembling hands. Who is there? When she gets a look at you, she lowers the spear slightly. You are not one of the thugs, are you? I am Brissa. Are you trapped here like us? How did you come to be here? The others? She looks at the 3 cowering in the corner. I don't know. They are barely able to talk. As for me, I suppose that I was disloyal to the Empire. Oh, looks like the time's up. And that's all the time we have for this episode. Uh, Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you showing up, and if you have any tips, tricks, comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.